play on Monday Night Football?
Yeah, growing up as a kid, you always watch it, hear the theme song. What was it, Hank Williams Jr. and then Carrie Underwood. Those are the first two things you think about Monday Night Football. And, being the only game on, it's a huge stage and a huge opportunity to go out, not only play well personally, but, get a huge team win that's really needed right now.
Can you talk about just moving up into the number one tight end role potentially for this game?
Yeah, obviously no one really knows what's going on with people in terms of injuries in the tight end room right now. So possibly an expanded role on Monday night. My goal every week is to be prepared to have an expanded role. Because in the terms of a game, you never know who's going to go down, what could transpire. So every week I'm preparing to have to play every snap. And whatever I'm asked to do, I'm just going out there doing the best of my ability and doing whatever I can to help the team win.
David, the coaches rave about what David does in the run game as a blocker. Do you feel like you can take that on yourself if he's not able to play?
He's doing a great job in the run game, extremely talented in the run game and in the pass game. But, I'm going to go out there and do whatever I can to make up for that loss. We'll see. I'm going to go out there and do my best, so I plan on it. So.
How do you think you've been playing so far this season?
I think I've done a pretty good job. Obviously, in every game, there's plays that you want to make or that you don't make. So this week, my goal is to go out and whatever opportunities I get to make the most of them.
Michael Dunn ready for more tight end work?
Mike's ready for whatever's asked of him, so we'll see what happens.
For you, when you're preparing, before a game without knowing what kind of role you're going to have, how do you not only stay ready for the role that you think you're going to have, but that potential big boost of a role with David out?
Like I said, every week I kind of prepare the same. I'm always prepared for whatever role is asked of me. I think that's just in terms of the schedule I follow during the week, in terms of getting my body ready and film study and stuff like that. So every week's very similar to me, and just go out there and do whatever I can to help the team win.
So an X's and O's standpoint, Harrison, normally there's a lot of two tight ends. You and David are on the field a lot together. So is there a big change for you to go from the two to the one, just from a pure motion standpoint, route running standpoint, or is it not that big?
I wouldn't say too big of a difference. Me personally, I try to learn the offense as a whole, whether that's Y, F, or U, if we have three tight ends on the field. So every week when I'm preparing, I'm trying to know all three roles. So I don't think it's too big of a difference.
Back when you were Hank Williams Jr. was singing, who were you rooting for back then?
I grew up in Georgia. I wouldn't really say I was like a Falcons fan, but if they were on, I was always watching. So if they were on, I was watching them. But I wouldn't say I was like a diehard fan or anything.
They weren't your favorite team?
No.
You didn't have one?
I didn't really have one, no.
If you don't have David and Farrell, do you think the offense, or how significantly do you think the offense changes if you don't go with as much 2 or 3 tight end personnel that you have been doing?
Every game we really mix personnels in terms of 11, 12, and 13. So I think it's something that we've practiced throughout the year. So I think everybody's going to be ready for whatever coach calls.
What do you see from Cincinnati's defense? They're really good in the second half of games. They don't give up a lot of points.
Yeah, their defense is extremely talented. Obviously, they played in the Super Bowl last year. But their front seven's really good. Their safeties are really good. They have good corners. 91, 94, the DNs, they're really good players. So we got a big task in front of us. So we're just trying to get prepared right now and go out and get a win.
What makes 91 so good as a pass rusher?
Obviously, he's extremely athletic and talented. But just the effort he plays with you have to match it to block him or have a chance to block him. He plays really hard.
How are you guys handling the position you find yourselves in? You've lost a lot of really super close games, but the reality is you're 2-5 and now have an uphill climb. So just what's the mood in the locker room? Just how you guys are approaching this now?
Yeah, I think the mood is good. Obviously, no one likes losing and being 2-5 right now. But our goal this week is to get a win. And once you get one, you can start compiling them, and you never know what's going to happen after that. But as of right now, we're really focused on this game, a big game for us, and just to get that the ball rolling.
David has told us this year that he's really focused on the blocking aspect aspect of his role. Is there something that you have worked on in your game that you're proud of how it's grown?
I would say blocking as well for me. That's something that when TC came in, something we talked about as a room is, you know, we want to be complete tight ends. So we were like, we got to get better at that. But at the same time, in our room, we're trying to hone in on every aspect of the game. Every day we're working on pass blocking, run blocking, route running, and just trying to be the most complete tight end room we can be.
Harrison, Coach called you Harry yesterday. Is that what he calls you? Is that what other people call you? Or you go by Harrison?
Actually, that was my nickname in like high school.
Okay.
And then somehow in college they figured it out. And then somehow they figured it out here. I never told anyone anything, so it kept
So do you
passing
like
on.
it or not really?
It doesn't matter. I respond to anything, so yeah.
We need background checks there.
Yeah, it was crazy.